It's getting wet. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we've got something super special for you because I'm down at the flying field and we've just had an open day. And as part of the open day, one of our members brought down this scratch built Hawk, which is just super impressive. So I've grabbed him so we can have a chat about it and find out more about it. When I say scratch built, I mean every single thing, every single component on this aircraft has been designed and built by Archie. So let's get hold of him and have a chat. There we are. Archie, do you want to stand in front of your model? That's it, perfect, you're in shot then. So first off, why? Why did you build a Hawk?
It's our dream really to own a big Hawk. From a young age, getting into gas turbines, we've never really bought a kit to start off with. It is always buy a turbine and what to do with a turbine. And we had access to moulds and stuff via Gary, my father-in-law's old company.
Yep.
So we thought, why not? Let's grab one of the moulds and turn it into a fly model, and that's where it all started, basically.
Wow. So grab a mould. I mean, I must admit, guys, when I saw this turn up on the back of a lorry, literally a flatbed lorry today, my mouth just dropped and hit the floor. First of all, because of the size of it. And it's fair to say you guys were cutting edge of technology around 10, 11 years ago when you first started this project.
Correct, yeah, 11 years ago there wasn't really much. There was models of this side, but as a single gas turbine engine, we was considered mad at that time, producing models of in the region of 75 kilos.
Wow.
From designing this model, all came from the tyres, is why it came to this size.
Okay.
So we looked on the hardest thing for us to make is tyres. We don't make tyres, we can pretty much make everything else. So the tyres available were these ones, which scaled up to about 1 to 2.9, so that then dictated the project for us.
No way. So you started literally with the wheels and working out the tyres and then scaled everything based on the tyres.
That's correct.
That is incredible. And just talk to me a little bit about the process. So my mind's still blown. I wouldn't know where to start. You said to me earlier on you went and visited some real Red Arrows.
Yeah, we took
Hawks.
a trip down to Scampton where they was very helpful in letting us photograph, measure everything we needed. And then typically from the standard free view drawings that you can get, we then generated all our formers. A lot of it's clad in flexi-ply, which is a flexible grained plywood.
Yep.
For all the big flat surfaces, and then it's glassed internally, which a lot of our models are commonly known to be glassed on the outside.
Okay.
But because of weight, we've done a little bit of polyester resin glass just to keep all the ply structure together on the inside, and then purely on the outside it's a resin-based MDF primer with a very heavy-duty agricultural 2K paint on the outside.
Incredible, absolutely incredible.
Now, bearing in mind, Matt, that this model's been stored away for the best part of 9 years, and that it's all planked ply.
Wow.
There's no movement.
Yeah, I mean, guys, I'm not sure if this is coming across well on camera. Hopefully it is. I know we're losing the light a little bit here now. This model is 10, 11 years old. It's been stored for 9 years. And it looks absolutely brand new. It looks incredible. You look at some of this detail down here. The attention to detail is really second to none. And have you shown this model? Has it been well travelled? I know you've flown it.
It test flew at Chalgrove, and then after that it sort of had a list of jobs to do on the model. So we completed all those jobs, but unfortunately then it never flew again. Given new technology that's available, I predict in the region of about 15 kilos can be taken out of this model, which improve the flight characteristics.
I mean, that's a key point, isn't it? 10 years ago, technology has changed massively in that time. I think you said this is 75 kilograms dry,
Correct,
around
yeah.
80 kilograms wet, and you reckon now, because technology's changed and you can change components that you put in there, the material, that you'd actually be able to get about 15 kilograms off of this model. That's incredible. While we're talking, I'm just going to pan around the back of the model as well. Should we have a little look inside? Are you okay to open up a few bits and pieces? I'll just pan round. So do you know what the wingspan is? Approximately? It's just big.
Yeah, it's big. Yeah, considering we built it, it's a bit not to know, but I believe it's around about 2.8 meters.
Roughly 2.8. So you've got obviously a single turbine underneath that cover there, and you've got a smoke tank in there as well. It's a full moving elevator, just like the real one. See the flaps, but even like attention to detail here.
So this was an early design that we came up with of the redundant tailplane movement. So if one side fails, the second side can still get you half travel, just for a safety feature.
Wow, okay. I guess you really were, I mean, guys, just think about this 10, 12 years ago. You really were cutting edge here. Absolutely incredible. And you got a really nifty way to fuel it up as well. Let's have a look. Nifty, is that a good word? Let's have a look inside. We're just putting the other component back in. Guys, hopefully this cockpit is coming through here. I mean, where do you even start when it comes to making a cockpit like this with some of the instruments work? Is that right, Archie?
Correct, yeah, the artificial horizons work. So we started
Absolutely.
off with the tub mat, and then we build it up from ejector seats. Then we produce all the gauges, dials, artwork, and then yeah, just go from there really with all the buttons and knobs.
Slowly. And I'm not sure I've already asked this. I mean, I'm just being amazed at the moment. How long was the project?
The project took us from design to actually flying was about 18 months.
18 months. And was that pretty much full time on the project?
Most evenings and full-time weekends.
Okay, so you've got day jobs as well?
Correct, yeah.
So you're doing a day job and then working most evenings and weekends to come up with about 18 months worth of work. Even like small details. You're talking about this this latch earlier on here, which you designed.
Yep.
And locks in this pin rod.
Yep, that locks in 3 positions. Just basically due to having so many pins is the lift that produces from the canopy on the full size. Trying to gauge of how much structure you need in these things is always a bit of guesswork.
You definitely don't want that coming off while you're flying it.
Not on a Hawk.
Well, I think I'm really encouraging you to get this model out there and get it to some shows, even if you're not flying it, just for people to actually see and to walk around and experience it. I mean, I think it's fair to say I've seen nothing like this. I've been in the hobby for a very long time and I've seen nothing this scale. Now, I'm sure there are models out there and I think kits are out there now.
There are kits of this size now.
Great big XXXL.
Yeah.
I was talking to Azza Stevens about that recently. But okay, this was 10, 12 years ago and it's all scratch built, absolutely beautiful.
So all of our undercarriage mat as well, we actually produced all of those in gelaton, which is a timber, which is very nice for carving. And then we had them sand casted and produced at a foundry. And then from there we take them to the lathe, CNC machines, and machine out the blanks from there.
That's just incredible. Blow my mind. Guys, let us know your thoughts in the comments down below. Do you have 18 months where you can start on a project like this? And a lot of skill as well. I think it is super, super cool. I'd love to see it fly one day. I think when I was talking to you earlier on, you said you've got a few bits and pieces. You may start making it lighter. You may start changing out some of the components for components built with more modern technology.
That's correct, yeah.
Obviously all lights on it as well. Alfie, I think that's absolutely brilliant. Credit to
Thank
you. And I think you've built it with family. Was that right? You said
Correct, yeah. I built with my father-in-law Gary. We've been a team now since 2005, scratch building models.
2005 scratch building. And can we find you online anywhere?
We don't really publish online because it's just personal models that we've done.
Yeah. Personal satisfaction,
yeah,
personal
exactly
enjoyment, and actually probably challenging yourself as well.
That's correct, yeah. Anything up for a challenge or people say that can't be done gets our minds ticking.
Right, I'm going to have to think of something very challenging which can't be done. So can you let me know anything you're working on at the moment of this calibre?
Yeah, currently we're just working on getting the burn back for the hobby for us, really.
Okay.
So just a little personal model for ourselves that I've been wanting to do for a long, long time. So currently I'm working on a full museum scale Buccaneer.
Wow, wow, museum scale Buccaneer. That would be absolutely incredible. Well, thank you very much for coming down and supporting the event. I know a lot of people have looked at the aircraft today and been absolutely blown away by it. Everybody has asked if it's flying, and unfortunately at our flying site the answer is no. and you need regulations and need much bigger flying site than this, but it's absolutely beautiful. Guys, please put a comment down below to show some support. And if you've got any questions, I'll try and get them answered for you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Matt.